Forget the usual love triangle drama. These romance anime deliver the ultimate happy ending with a wedding. Here are the top 10 romance anime where a character is married at the end. Number 10, Arakawa Under the Bridge.
誰もいなければパンツの1枚や2枚披露したって。
おい、それケツ冷えないか？
Starting off, everyone hates debts, especially rich people. That's why when our boy Ichinomiya fell from Arakawa Bridge, someone managed to save him and now he owes his life to that girl. He really tries to pay her back, but it's gonna be harder than he first thought. That's because not only is she homeless, she also wants him to pay her back and make her fall in love. And that's when he moves in with her under the bridge.
どうした？お前声が。
何もいらないなんて言うな。じゃないと俺が全速に。
全速？
Now, my first question is, why didn't they just move into his rich house, but instead they chose the bridge? And second, why did he just agree to that? Anyway, it's probably an underrated gem, and I was surprised that putting aside the ridiculous concept, the romance was pretty nice. You'd never even get bored because of the characters. Number 9, Amagami SS.
本当に僕でいいの？
あなたがいいんです。あなたじゃなきゃダメなんです。あなたが好きだから。私じゃダメですか？
This is the anime that embodies the saying, the more entries you have, the more chances of winning. 2 years ago, Junichi Tachibana stood up on a Christmas Eve date, making him wary of showing his true feelings. Now he might get another shot at love with several girls. Haruka, the popular upperclassman, Kaoru, his childhood friend, Sei, the shy transfer student, Ai, the swimmer, and Rihoko, his sweet-toothed childhood friend, and Tsukasa, the seemingly perfect class rep with a dark side.
でも、あなたの彼女だった短い時間、私は夢が叶ってすごく幸せでした。ありがとう。
Amagami SS, in short, is probably the best adaptation of a dating sim that stays true to its roots while feeling like it's from a collection of stories rather than a game. The harem is insanely well done, and I never thought I'd even say that. Not only that, there's some surprising character development here. Number 8, Myself, Yourself.
八代神社で見た七香の舞、綺麗だったな。夜空の下、ライトに照らし出されて舞う姿は本当幻想的で、まるで夢でも見てるみたいだった。
When someone dares to show his face in his hometown after being missing for 5 years, it's okay to slap the guy as hard as you can in the face. In the quiet town of Sakura no Mori, Sana Hidaka has to move to Tokyo because of his parents' business. Saying goodbye to his dear friends, Aoi, the Wakatsuki twins, and Nanaka is tough, but he believes their memories will last. 5 years later, 16-year-old Sana returns, hoping to reconnect with his past. However, he finds his friends have changed, carrying new secrets and burdens that threaten their old bonds.
それ、ナナカちゃんへのお礼だもんね。
けど、やっぱそんな川で拾った石じゃ嬉しくないよね。
そんなことない。すごく嬉しい。
Unlike your average series, Myself Yourself is unlike any other game-to-anime adaptation. You can literally feel the character development throughout the whole anime series. In terms of animation, it's smooth and top-notch. Overall, Myself Yourself is one of those don't judge a book by its cover shows, because if you do, you will surely miss out on something worth watching. Number 7, Ita Kiss.
ねえ、レイ君。赤ちゃん産む時もそばについててくれる？
ああ。
本当に？
立ち会うよ。約束する。
よかった。出産の時ってパニックになる人もいるって言うし。
It was released back in 2008 and the animation doesn't lie. When an earthquake destroys her new home, the clumsy Kotoko Aihara ends up living with Naoki Ire, the smartest student in school. Naoki already knows Kotoko from a failed love letter attempt, making her chances with him seem impossible. However, with quirky friends and a meddling mom in the mix, Kotoko's hopes of winning Naoki's heart look slim.
入江君が私を見てる。優しく手を差し伸べてくれてる。こんなの初めて。
Ita Kiss might look a bit sus, but trust me, story-wise, it's pretty solid. You don't see a character automatically shift from being nefarious to being perfect. Moreover, the supporting cast is full of entertaining characters. The art even manages to be old-fashioned without looking dated. Perhaps most importantly, the pacing and character development become much better around the halfway mark. Number 6, Natsuyuki Rendezvous.
だから店長にとって俺以外なしってこと
わかりますよね。
近いよ。
Being a ghost is never easy, but love is just so dang complicated. Ryusuke Hazuki falls for Roka Shimao, the owner of a local flower shop, and gets a part-time job there to be close to her. However, he discovers her apartment's haunted by the ghost of her late husband, Atsushi, who has been watching over her for 3 years.
何こいつ、無言の宣戦布告。
君ロッカのこと好きなのか？
本人にも口走ってないことお前なんかに言えっかよ。
Natsuki Rendezvous is a rare romantic josei series presented by Noitamina. This lighthearted series presents romance in a more realistic and naturalistic way despite the supernatural theme. The music complements this with a lighthearted soundtrack. I was actually pretty surprised at how good it was, and never did I think I'd like supernatural romance. And who doesn't like a ghost and an actual human being trying to fight over a girl? I think that just happens in everyday life. Number 5, Haruka Nogizaki's Secret.
もう少し手に入れやすいものなら。
でしたら、
おっと、大丈夫か？
すみません。
Sometimes the most popular person in school has the quirkiest secret that could flip the whole place upside down. Haruka Nogizaka is the most popular student at Hakujo Academy, but she hides a secret. She's an otaku. Her secret gets exposed when Yuto Ayase, a timid classmate, discovers it in the school library. They agree to keep it between them, leading to an unexpected friendship. With Haruka's celebrity status and her new bond with Yuto, gossip spreads quickly.
それでしたら、私と付き合っていただけませんか？
Nogizaka Haruka no Himitsu is the most fun series this year. While the overall concept of this anime is not new or groundbreaking, Nogizaka does everything exceptionally well. Its exploration of otaku culture provides a fresh perspective within the high school romance genre. Not to mention, the characters initially appear as typical high school archetypes. Their backgrounds are explored in depth, making them more relatable. Number 4, We Never Learn.
この前神社でしてた格好、結局好きなやつには見せたのか？
うん。
そっか。
The title just perfectly describes the characters here. They never learn. Noriyuki Yuiga is a poor high school senior who works hard to get a scholarship that covers his college tuition. The headmaster awards him the scholarship, but only if he tutors the school's geniuses in their weak spots. His students include math whiz Rizu Ogata, literature expert Fumino Furuhashi, and his athletic but academically challenged friend Uruka Takemoto.
好き。大好きだよ、成り行き。
あれ、嘘。今私。
The most important parts of a harem are having a varied and likable cast of girls and good fan service, and We Never Learn happens to have both of those. Being a rom-com, this anime doesn't offer much in terms of story, but they execute it perfectly. All the comedic moments, developments, and fan service scenes are reasonable and don't feel forced. Number 3, Clan Ad.
お前さ、そう簡単に落ち込まねえの。
冗談です。私慣れっこです。岡崎さんの意地悪。
んなもんになれなくてもいいけどさ。
This one made real men cry. Tomoya Okazaki finds life boring and skips school with his friend Yuhei Tsunohara. One day, he meets Nagisa Furukawa, a girl who motivates herself by exclaiming things she likes, and they slowly become friends. As he spends more time with Nagisa and other girls, he starts to see life in a new light and realizes it's not as dull as he thought.
岡崎さん、このお弁当私も手伝ったんです。食べてください。
ああ。うまい。
よかったです。
Clannad is one of the best anime of all time. One of the things that makes Clannad so lifelike is the animation itself, through sheer quality. Just as the animation contributes to the series coming alive, the music does an outstanding job of amplifying the emotions portrayed. Overall, there's no doubt Clannad has that goat in it. And what's even better is that if you watch Clannad After Story, you gonna be crying a whole lot more. Number 2, 3D Kanojo.
ごめんね。つっつんなりにいろいろ考えてくれたんだよね。ありがとう。
What if a quiet loner otaku meets a hot girl and they become a couple? Yeah, that doesn't happen in real life. Hikari Tsutsui finds solace in video games and anime, avoiding real-life interactions due to his social awkwardness and ridicule from classmates. His only friend, Yuto Ito, shares his passion for games and wears cat ears. After being punished for tardiness, Tsutsui meets the notorious Ioroha Igarashi, but tries to avoid her due to her bad reputation.
髪触ってみたくて、なんかこういう人の感触わかんなかったから。
3D Kanojo can't be more cliche and stereotypical, but that's where the show really shines. Hood's Entertainment had to put in much more effort after the fallout of Marchin Machin, and it clearly paid off here, with better than average art and animation that expresses the true nature of the cast. Yeah, I just wish that happened to me too. It should have been me. Number 1, the quintessential quintuplets.
上杉さん、もうやめた方が。
まだだ。フランスのルイ14世が造営した宮殿は
ベルリンの宮殿。
This one is an anime edition of How I Met Your Mother. Futaro Uesugi is a top student, but has a tough life due to his reclusive nature and his family's debt. He argues with a transfer student, Itsuki Nakano, over a seat, leading to a mutual dislike. Later, he gets a high-paying tutoring job, only to find out that his clientele is Itsuki, who is also quintuplet. Now he must tutor her and her 4 sisters, who are all resistant to studying.
あんたみたいなノーデリカシーな男でも好きになってくれる人が地球上に一人くらいいるはずだから。なんで出てきてんのよ、露出。
Quintessential Quintuplets quickly qualified for Harem Anime of the Year for its great rendition of the cute girls and comedy combo. From what I experienced with the show, it has a very balanced harem. Every character gets their spotlight and no one is really left out to be jobbed or forgotten. Because of that and more, the Quintessential Quintuplets is number 1 in our list of the top 10 romance anime where a character is married at the end.